Everyone does, right? Hi. We found something that is temporarily going to work for like the second. Welcome to Morning Coffee with Greg. I'm literally sitting in a Starbucks parking lot, so people are gonna be like walking by, like, what the is he doing? But I feel like it's really common now to just like catch someone filming a TikTok. I was like watching one last night and they were like in a store and someone like caught them, and like I get that it's still like a oops I got caught kind of thing, but I mean everyone's trying to go viral on everything right now. So when you catch someone taking a picture or something like that, like I don't know. I didn't think it was like that big a oopsie anymore. Anyways, I really don't know what we're going to talk about today. I honestly made talking points and everything, and I'm still just as clueless as I was before I started. So if that helps you make it through the rest of the video, then it is the holiday season, and before I kind of go any further, I do want to address this issue of everyone's driving that sucks. Get better, be better. You are not the only one on the road. Do not be selfish. Do not be cutting in front of people just because you're in a tude. Okay, there is more than you on the road, more than you matter at the moment. So off that topic, onto brighter things. We love this time of year because, you know, we get to see our families like all the time. Some of us, maybe some of us don't. And whatever you do is what you do, you know. Some of us I know just aren't able to make it. Me, however, this year for Thanksgiving was strange. My mom, this was the first year like my mom was like out of town. She's like living in Iowa, going to school, get her CDL license. So yes, her. She's gonna drive one of those big old semi trucks. Anyway, so she wasn't here for Thanksgiving, so I went with one of my best friends who is family. Like her family is like my family. I'm very close to them. Probably more so a lot than like my own family. Just because my family just, the ones who know like decide to ignore it, and then so no as in like I came out as like bi when I was 19. This year is definitely different because now both of my parents and like my family has known since like last time, like more people, like because I was in a long-term relationship and whatnot. So this year for me is a little bit different, just in regard to what I want to do. You know, I don't like feeling like I can't be myself, and the holidays is like a happy time, and I'm not happy if I'm like watching what I say, things like that. Like that's just, or like even to like when you like go into picking up outfits, you know, you can't just like, I don't know. I think that there's like little tones and things like that that go into like my everyday thinking that sometimes I'm not even aware of myself, that like I'm conducing it to like my family, you know. From what I even post on social media, I know that that's like a big case of like why I actually don't even post, is just because it sucks when like your family is just kind of like questioning you and things like that. And it's not that what you're doing is wrong, but they're very conservative in their values, and they kind of expect you to live and uphold those same values. And when they don't see you upholding those values, it becomes a church Sunday morning service. And I know right and wrong. I know where morals are. I know where to find all these answers, you know. But for right now, I'm working more on like, I guess I'm working more on myself through the spiritual gain than necessarily someone else's view of my relationship with Christ, if that makes sense, I guess. Probably doesn't. But anyway, it's just like really, I guess, really hard this time of year, just because I've really like gotten a better picture of like my family in this last year. And me and my best friend have been having like this conversation because he is very much going through the same, if not in like a more drastic, I don't know. But it's like strange, like I don't know, like it's just not fun. And like especially when I think about things like the fact that like me and my relationship ended like about 3 months ago now, and no one in my family, my parents, no one has asked about it. Like, no one's asked about me, how our relationship. They have no idea that we even broke up, so they haven't asked about like, how are you both, anything like that. And it's like, that's hurtful, so hurtful. Because we definitely try to like make this peaceful and happy, and we definitely tried to take those 2 steps forward, and they definitely took a lot of steps back. It was unfortunate. So this time of year, honestly, I guess this kind of turned into a sad story, and that's not what it was meant to be, but I did kind of want to address like the whole topic of like this year and family. And some people, it's like not the happiest, you know, to think about being with your family. Sometimes it's way easier to think about being the family that you have created around yourself, and that's what you look forward to, and that makes you so much happier. And I don't think you should feel guilty for it. I don't think you should feel bad. I don't feel like you should think that you owe anyone any type of explanation, especially when you're younger. I guess it does matter a little bit because you are kind of under your parents, but don't like discount the lesson and like what you're learning out of each of those experiences, for one. But as an adult, like, you get to make those decisions. You know, you should be able to, you know, to be like, this is where I want to go, this is who I want to be with, all those things. Because like, holidays are about like being happy and being surrounded by those who you love and who love you 100% for who you are and all of your authenticity. No one's happy trying to be someone they're not, you know, and we can't do it. And that's kind of the exploration, just like it's bringing about this type of year, and it's kind of actually depressing. So it's not so fun. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Hey guys, thank you so much. If you made it to this part of the video, that means you watched the whole thing, so I definitely do appreciate it. Feel free and hit that like, subscribe if you want to, maybe even leave a comment. I love to talk to people and making new friends, so that's what this is for. Alright guys, it was so great to talk to you today, and I hope to talk to you again soon. See you all on the next one.